Hello Zimbabwe, good evening. Today in our program, we are going to discuss with Miss Runako the issue of early child marriages. Miss Runako, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Ma'am, can you please explain to the nation what we mean by early child marriage?
The issue of child marriages is very heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see a flower being plucked before it has blossomed. You get to a point, let me go back on defining what child marriage is. Child marriage can simply be defined as marrying off someone who hasn't reached that age, who's not an adult yet. And we can talk about someone who's below 18. So it's very heartbreaking because they have not completed their academic qualifications. They don't have any academic qualifications. They don't know what they want to do in life. So you don't have any direction. You don't have any focus. You don't know what's right and what's wrong. How are you able to build a house, or in Shona, we can say you're supposed to build mushamkats? How are you supposed to emphasize all that when you're just a child? You still need someone to care for you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And what can you say is the cause that is triggering the percentage that is rising on the issue of early child marriages?
I think it depends on your beliefs as a family or as a church. I believe there are other churches which marry off young girls by virtue of any guy or an older guy just dreaming of you. We have a church like that. When they dream of a certain girl, they're like, she's supposed to be my wife. And they're just married off just like that. No one disputes that. They just go. There's also the issue of poverty. Some are married off because of poverty, because the parents want to get money, or maybe the suitor is rich. And some are married generally because they want to run away from something. Maybe it's from abuse, and they see marriage as the next possible solution to that, whereas it's not.
Okay. So what advice can you give to parents, to guardians, to Zimbabwe in general, to curb this issue of early child marriage?
To parents, I would say guard your children jealously. And you should wait for them to blossom so that they can give out. In Shona, there's a saying, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. In other words, let them grow and let them experience whatever they want to do. Let them discover themselves as they grow. You can get a better product from that.
Thank you, ma'am. Zimbabwe, you've heard it for yourself. Thank you, Mrs. Runako.
Thank you for having me.
Zimbabwe, join us shortly after the break.